We often think we eat what's on our plate. We believe we're in control of our food choices. But the truth is more complicated. Many of us eat more than we realize, often without even noticing. This isn't about willpower. It's about understanding the powerful forces influencing our eating habits. Think about the last time you finished a bag of chips without realizing it, or mindlessly grazed through a party buffet. These are common examples of how our emotions can lead us to eat more than our bodies need. This isn't about guilt, it's about awareness. By understanding the connection between our emotions and eating habits, we can start making more conscious choices. We can begin to eat for nourishment and satisfaction, not just for comfort or distraction. Emotional eating is using food to cope with feelings instead of hunger. It's reaching for a cookie when you're stressed or indulging in ice cream after a tough day. We've all been there. Emotional eating is incredibly common. Life is full of ups and downs, and food can feel like a quick and easy way to soothe difficult emotions. But relying on food for emotional support can create unhealthy patterns. The key is to recognize when emotions are driving our food choices. Are we truly hungry, or are we trying to fill an emotional void? Once we understand the triggers, we can find healthier ways to cope. Stress is a major trigger for emotional eating. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that can increase appetite. We crave sugary, fatty foods that provide a quick burst of energy and a temporary sense of calm. Think about your go-to comfort foods: pizza, mac and cheese, chocolate. These foods often hold positive associations from childhood or happy memories. Eating them can provide a sense of comfort and control when we feel overwhelmed. However, the relief stress eating provides is fleeting. Once the initial pleasure fades, we're often left feeling guilty and even more stressed. Breaking the stress eating cycle requires finding healthier ways to manage stress, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Sadness is another common emotional trigger for overeating. When we're feeling down, food can provide a temporary distraction from painful emotions. Sugary treats, in particular, trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure. Think about the last time you felt sad or lonely. Did you reach for a pint of ice cream, a bag of chips, or a box of cookies? These foods provide a temporary sense of comfort and can numb emotional pain. However, just like with stress eating, using food to cope with sadness is not a sustainable solution. It's important to address the root of our sadness rather than masking it with food. Talking to a friend, seeking professional help, or engaging in activities we enjoy can help us work through sadness in healthier ways. Section 5. Celebration and excess. Food as a social centerpiece. Food is often at the center of our celebrations. Birthdays, holidays, and special occasions are associated with feasts and indulgent treats. While it's perfectly fine to enjoy these occasions, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and overeat. Think about holiday gatherings or family dinners. We're often surrounded by tempting foods, and there's a social pressure to indulge. We might eat beyond our fullness because we don't want to appear rude or miss out on the festivities. The key is to enjoy these special occasions in moderation. We can savor our favorite foods without overindulging. Focusing on the social connection, engaging in conversations, and participating in activities can help us shift our focus away from food. Section 6. Mindful eating. Tuning in to your body's cues. Mindful eating is a powerful tool for overcoming emotional eating. It involves paying full attention to the experience of eating, the taste, texture, aroma, and how our bodies feel. When we eat mindfully, we're more likely to recognize our body's signals of hunger and fullness. Mindful eating is the opposite of mindless snacking. It's about slowing down, savoring each bite, and paying attention to our body's cues. It's about noticing when we're physically hungry and when we're full and satisfied. By practicing mindful eating, we can break free from automatic eating patterns and make conscious choices about what we put into our bodies. We can learn to differentiate between physical hunger and emotional hunger, allowing us to address our needs more effectively. Section 7. Tips and Tricks. Navigating emotional eating. Here are some practical tips for navigating emotional eating. 1. Keep a food journal. Write down what you eat, when you eat it, and how you feel before and after eating. This can help you identify emotional eating patterns. 2. Identify your triggers. What emotions make you reach for food? Stress, sadness, boredom. Once you know your triggers, you can find healthier ways to cope. 3. Find alternatives to food. When you're feeling emotional, try engaging in activities that nourish your mind and body, such as exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or talking to a friend. 4. Don't deprive yourself. Restricting foods can backfire and lead to overeating later. Allow yourself to enjoy your favorite treats in moderation. And 5. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Everyone overeats sometimes. The important thing is to learn from these experiences and make healthier choices moving forward. Section 8. Food for Thought. Your journey to mindful eating. Changing our relationship with food takes time and effort. It's a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks along the way, but it's important to keep going. Start by making small, sustainable changes. Focus on one meal at a time. Practice mindful eating whenever you can. Celebrate your successes and learn from your challenges. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Many resources are available to support you, including books, websites, and therapists specializing in emotional eating. Don't hesitate to reach out for help when you need it. Section 9. Reclaiming control. A happier, healthier you. Understanding the connection between our emotions and eating habits is the first step toward reclaiming control. By practicing mindful eating, identifying our triggers, and finding healthier coping mechanisms, we can break free from emotional eating and develop a healthier relationship with food. Food is meant to nourish our bodies and bring us joy, not control our lives. When we eat mindfully and address our emotional needs in healthy ways, we can experience the true pleasure of food and live happier, healthier lives.